Good evening one and all, let's get going. As you can see, I've decided to bring him to Dragonblight. Not far to go till Ding either. Went and got all the quests from Winterguard Keep and then came across here and got all the ones from here. And got the 10% increase in XP from killing mobs as well. So that should help. Right, let's crack on and kill these. Been leveling that other Paladin I've got that's now 84. I tell you what, the Cataclysm dungeons are nowhere near as good as the ones in Wrath or Burning Crusade. I've barely done any. Like, if you look at how many dungeons I've done on this character, I've done loads. Whereas as soon as I got to Cata on the other one, I just don't know what it is. Just not interested in doing them at all. Just don't really like them. They're not awful by any means, but they're not on the same level as these. Even the zones, I much prefer Wrath and TBC zones to Cata, which is quite good in terms of we don't actually have long to go till MoP, so we don't have to spend much time in those. It's weird how they just, Cata's just a poor one, just randomly dotted in between. TBC and Wrath, good zones. Cata, I don't want to say dreadful, but we'll just say average. And then you go to MoP, stunning zones again. And the day of filming this, the 27th, so we've got what? 1, 2, 3. Is it 3 weeks? Yeah, it comes out on the 21st, doesn't it? So 3 weeks, 3 days. So it's not too bad, really. And that'll be my day off. Sorry, week off. Pre-patch next week. I'm quite excited for that. Mainly just to see what the new talents are like. I could have checked on the beta. Is it the beta? Yeah. But I never play those, don't see the point. Like, what's the point in going leveling a Paladin on there when I'm only going to have to do it again in a month's time? Move out the way. I can't. That one. This one. There we go. Someone commented the other day. Well, it was the other day, but I've seen it today. Saying how they were enjoying the playthroughs and they were watching at work, which it's always nice to see comments like that. I prefer comments saying they enjoy the videos on the leveling playthroughs than I actually do on the other videos I do, which I haven't really made one for a while. Either one about MoP, TBC or retail. I like the ones where it's people comment on the leveling playthrough ones. It's always nice to be appreciated, and the fact that this is the chunk of the content are these videos. It helps keep you motivated to carry on doing it. I'm going to keep forgetting that. I just have to make sure I don't skin it. Do that first and then I can skin them. Rep Pally looking for group. It sounds like Blizzard are going to be quite active with MoP, which is good to see. There's loads of videos about them saying how the class tuning. And there was something I seen today about pulling mobs. I don't quite know what they're on about there. A pre-pull. Scotty J did one, Hammer Dance did one. I don't think it'll really affect me. I think it's more of a raiding thing, but like I said, I don't really know what they were on about. I'm sure someone said something about wearing DPS gear to pull and then changing to your tank gear, if that makes sense to anyone. It didn't to me. The only thing I could think of is to pull, get more threat because you're doing more damage, and then when you've got the threat you change into your tank gear. I don't know though. Don't really care either. Not for that sort of thing. I'm just glad to see that they're being active though, which is good. Go and get these quests. Because they were very, very hands off. Alright, fair enough, there's none there then. very hands-off in Cataclysm, that's for sure. But they seem like they're not going to be doing that for MoP. They're actually going to get the finger out, which they should do, because we pay a monthly fee. Right. Your monthly fee playing MoP is equally as... how should I phrase it? Well, you should get as much effort from Blizzard for playing MoP as someone who does for playing retail, because you're both paying the same amount per month. It's not fair that retail gets all the work and the other versions don't, because you might not play those, but you're still paying the same amount of money as somebody else. I think they must have known though that Cata wasn't people's favourite. In a way, that's maybe why they should have put in more effort, not less, to try and make it so people did prefer it. I don't know what changes Cata would have needed though. I had one of my mates say to me today, because I'm going Alliance obviously in MoP, but some of my mates in real life are going Horde, and he said he was going to go Alliance with me, but he doesn't really want to, for whatever reason. He wants to go Horde. But I've said I'm carrying on playing this. Like, this character I will be filming all the way through now, up until whatever expansion they go to. But I don't mind when I'm not recording. Say I've got a Troll DK who's 84, I could always hop on that and play with my mates with that, but this is effectively our main. Yes, Sting. And I've enjoyed this all the way up. I don't log on and think, here we go, this is going to be boring, I've got to get it done. I enjoy it. Which isn't always the case for Anniversary, that's for sure. Even when I'm not recording, even if I'm just chilling and I'm even watching something, everybody knows Anniversary at times, or Vanilla, you get certain levels or certain phases where you just got to get through it. Which is odd to say for a game, but that is the case. You'd think if that was that logic in any other game, you wouldn't play it. Or in a book, like Wheel of Time is why I've not read those. I don't know how many days, maybe 13 books, and people say some of the books are a slog, you just got to get through them. So I've just thought, well, that's madness. I'm not spending months reading books just to get through to get to one that may or may not be good. But I suppose at least with Vanilla, you know, if you get through the crap parts, you are going to like the later part. I've been playing my Anniversary Warlock. I've been quite enjoying that recently. It's alright, it's just in Stranglethorn Vale at the moment. I haven't started those quests, but it's a strangely, completely different feeling. If you go to Stranglethorn Vale on a PvE server, compared to when you go on a PvP one, of all the zones, that's one of the ones that just feels different. Because if you go on a PvP, you just think, here we go. Am I just going to get ganked? And you will. On Anniversary, 100% you will. That's the last time I played my Rogue, was because of that. Finished leveling in Desolus. Went back to Ogrimmar and I thought, right, I'll go to Stranglethorn Vale now. Went to Gromgol base camp. Went up to, is it Nessingway's camp to the north. Got killed by 6 level 60s or something ridiculous like that. There were just loads of them. I was just like, boom, log off, PvE server. And played on my warrior. Right, we'll queue for a dungeon. So I've not played on it since, on the PvP server. And I've got a level 60 druid, and must be the rogue must be mid 30s if I was to Stranglethorn Vale. Feels like a bit of a waste. I can always go back to it if my mates decide to play TBC. But I have got characters on the PvE while I'm there. Yesterday I listened to Tom Aspinall on the Diary of the CEO. I was meant to have a rest day from the gym, so I wasn't going to listen to the video because I know what would happen. I thought I'll be alright. So I started listening to it towards the end of work. And I was listening to it on the way home. Got home, had a shower, I was like, oh, bollocks to it, then I'll go to the gym. Anytime I listen to stuff like that, it just motivates me too much. So I went to the gym, 5 minutes on the cross turner, bit of mobility stuff to warm up, then did 10 rounds on the bag, and then I did my kicking mobility after, which is like holding a lunge on the wall to help with front kicks. Then after, I got like a box, and then was just like, have your foot up straight and twisting it into the bag, into the box. That sort of helps with the chambering of your leg. After that it was front pulses of my leg, again to help with front kicks. And then finished off with putting a plate on the side of my leg, lifting my leg up, dropping the plate and then doing it without. So that helps for height for side kicks. And it's home time. So I've made sure today is my rest day from the gym. Very well structured with these things. I like to have a set routine. And then tomorrow will be weights day. I'll have like an idea of what I want to do, and then I'll ask ChatGPT. I'll be like, right, this is my idea. What do you think? Where could I improve this for kickboxing? And then it'll come up with, that's good. How about you do this? And that's how I sort of min-max my life. When you're going to min-max anything, that's the way to do it, isn't it? I've got everything on I need here. I'm just in my own little world here, in my head. 69, 69, 76, 76. What level am I? 74. I'm going to have to make sure. I still haven't done it, even though I've said multiple times. Difficult though, because the other Paladin's got more moves. To make sure that the moves are all exact same on both characters. Because I don't want to be playing one as a tank died, and then come to the other Paladin and I end up dying because I've gone to press a move that isn't there. You might as well just run back in. Surely you die and you start there, don't you? You don't start at the graveyard like you used to. Wonder if I'll get the quest item. It's going to be in this one. Look, got a few bits and bobs ready, look. For when we get to 80, because you don't just grind through stuff at level 80 to 85. Like I've said, the increase in difficulty is quite vast, to be honest with you. Quite often my health was low on my other Paladin while I was leveling up. I don't think I died though. No. Good thing about Paladins though, we've got Lay on Hands, Divine Shield. Bot's mainly for you to use on someone else, isn't it? You don't really use it on yourself. Because how long does that last? 10 seconds? That lasts 8, but obviously protection from all damage above it. Yeah, but you can still attack obviously through Divine Shield, and it does magic, whereas Bop doesn't, does it? I really hope I do enjoy MoP as much as I want to. Because it's just good knowing that you've got something when you come home that you can sit and enjoy for ages. That's how I felt before Wrath, but then I didn't feel that way while I was playing it after a couple of months, probably after the first month. Even one of my mates said to me, he's like, I've never seen you this excited. And I just said to him, I was like, well, I know for the next year I've got something which I can enjoy every time I finish work in the gym, but it didn't turn out to be that way, sadly. Not having Dungeon Finder was a massive factor though. I don't know why I didn't smash PvP. I don't know really what went wrong in Wrath. Can't really put my finger on it. Well, that's in the past, MoP's in the future. Let's hope we enjoy that. plenty of stuff for me to do anyway. I've been enjoying this past month where I've been playing this, and I've not really been doing PvP. Obviously not on this character, you'd have seen if I had. I've just been leveling this, leveling that other Paladin, running all dungeons and raids on my Death Knight. Like, that's the stuff I've always enjoyed, leveling and just doing my own thing, like going to old heroics or old raids, which I'll do more of in MoP, and I might record it. I won't if I'm on the Death Knight, unless I was live streaming, but on this I might. Just see how we feel. Because that's the thing, once you get to it, it's like, what do you record yourself doing? Because it's all quite similar things. So when you're leveling, obviously, it's different zone, different quests, all the way up to max level. But at max level, it's battlegrounds, dungeons are all the same. So it makes it difficult, or in my eyes, less interesting to watch, but we'll see. I got a quest in here, shouldn't do. Put that on. I don't think I put that on for everyone. Right, go right up to him. So then if he ice blocks. Is that tank dead? Fuck's sake, right. Don't worry. Don't you worry, kids. We've got it all under control, haven't we? Easy does it. Got the bubble there, didn't I? Bubbled and changed auras to tanking one. Well, not tanking one, just devotion aura to give myself a bit more armour. As soon as he died, I thought they're going to come straight on me, which they did, didn't they? Don't like that Throne of Tides, I think it's called, the dungeon in Kara, one of the first ones, which I think they need to get the first dungeon as good as possible, because that's like your first look into the expansion, whereas this one's alright, this dungeon, quite like this one, and the first one's in TBC as well. All the Hellfire ones I like. But then again, I've always preferred attacking humanoids like this. Technically, I suppose, the Naga is classed as a humanoid, but it's like a giant fish, isn't it? Attacking the orcs is good. The different factions that they've got. They were in the books that I read and listened to. Was it War of the Clans? What else was the other ones called? I can't remember the names of them though. The start of the WoW lore of the orcs coming over from Draenor. Quite good books those. The Arthas one was alright. Didn't seem as... The storyline's good for Arthas, but the way in which that was written wasn't as detailed and as in depth as the orc one, which is a shame really. Some of it seemed to skip, and just the descriptions of things I didn't think was as well done. We need to transmog, don't we, those legs? I feel like I've had this transmog for a while now, the shoulders, but when I've been going through the thumbnails, I suppose it still looks good on them, but it'd be nice to have another good one which I could alternate between. Don't think I do though. It's slow this time, isn't it? Nice to get another level if we can. I think I finished, since I last recorded, a couple of books. Finished that Cameron Haynes Endure book, which was alright. He's an elk hunter and an endurance runner. I have to admit, no, a bow hunter, sorry. That aspect didn't bother me. I'm not obviously randomly into bow hunting, but the endurance side of things, like ultra marathon running and just that, was quite interesting. I finished that Untethered Souls. That's a good book. That's one of those ones I'll definitely 100% read again. And then I finished another one.
See if you can muster the nerve to join my attack.
Now I'm reading, what's that called? The Upside of Stress. So that's quite interesting. I'm only like in the first chapter at the moment. It's pretty much just how you're framing things in your mind. Let's say, for example, if you're going on a date and you think it's stressful, is it because you're worried of what that other person might think? Or could you frame it in your mind as, this is an opportunity to grow my social skills and the opportunity to maybe meet someone who you end up getting with? That wasn't in the book, that's just an example. It is funny how much people stress over situations which are never actually going to happen. But I suppose that's built into us to prepare ourselves in case of a negative situation, that you've got a plan sorted for it. But that was built from when obviously we were under attack by animals that could kill us, not someone saying harsh comments on Instagram. Never got the point of stuff like that when people put negative stuff on a video. Just scroll on past. Why bother to stop and comment something nasty? I actually defended someone the other day. Someone put something negative on one of Cargos's videos. I think a YouTube short he did. I can't remember what I put. It was something along the lines of what I just said, like, mate, why be toxic? Just scroll on past. If you don't like it, don't bother. It's like when people dislike videos. I've never even thought of doing that. I haven't had too many. Not really had any on the playthroughs. On some of the discussion videos we have had a couple, because they haven't agreed with whatever point I was making in the videos. I've not done any of those for a while. They're obviously the biggest viewed videos on the channel, but they require a lot more work because I've got to create a script. Well, I create a script first, and then I come up with the video, and then I do the thumbnail for them. The script's not too bad to do, but the video can take a while depending on what the footage is done. The last ones I did for retail, I was quite happy with how they turned out, but they didn't get the views that I wanted, which I was a bit disappointed by. My mate who runs the channel with me, he's done the last couple of videos about Mists of Pandaria. I'm just too focused on playing the game at the moment. I haven't really even thought about ones I could do anytime soon. I think it's just better when an idea just comes to me, instead of me searching for one just comes, and I'm like, ah yeah, that'd make a good video, and it's just easy to build the script and the footage from there.
Your pathetic failure will serve as a warning to all.
Or maybe do like a week into MoP, and just like my views on MoP a week in. Well, obviously with a bit more of a interesting title than that. The thing is, I only try and publish videos that are either discussions or positive. Like if you look down the channel, I'm pretty sure none of them is like, why retail's shit, why this is crap. Even though negativity actually gets you more views, I just don't want the channel to be about that. I'd rather not comment on something than create a negative video. The best ones seem to be either negative videos and news. But again, that's not something I'm ever going to really do. For most of the people who do that, I don't think they've got full-time jobs. So the news will drop and then they're at home and then just straight out boom, the video about changes to say MoP or whatever is just the video straight away, as I can't do that. I'll be at work, then I'm at the gym. I'm not rushing home from either of those to make a video. And those sorts of videos don't interest me. I find it boring. There we go. Alright, good. We need more greens to disenchant on... It's not this character, is it? It's my main. Yeah. Yeah, I'll send these across because his enchanting is quite far behind my other paladins. His mining's alright, but his enchanting's still in Wrath. And obviously he's in Kata. So... bit annoying. That could have been a video actually. Say what I just spoke about before, about which expansion has the best zones to level in. I don't know which I'd pick. It would probably Burning Crusade, Wrath or Legion. Not Car. No, not Legion, sorry. Burning Crusade, Wrath or MoP. Definitely not Car. Not Legion. Not Draenor. I think they all feel different after Draenor because of the change of the graphics is slightly different. There's not an issue with any of those zones. It just doesn't feel and look the same as this does. And Vashia in Kaya, ugh. I can't stand underwater stuff. I was saying it to a guy at work because I was asking him what games he'd played recently, and he named some games which I had no idea what he was chatting about. It sounded like cheap games from Steam. And I said I'd been playing this, and I don't even know how we got into it. Oh, that was it, because he was on about Bioshock. And I said I'd never played that. It was like an underwater thing, isn't it? Role-playing game. I said I just don't like underwater stuff. I don't even know why though. Right, I couldn't tell you why I don't like it. I just don't. I don't think I've ever completed all the quests in Vashia, whereas pretty much all the other zones up until Kata, I'll have done every single quest in like Eastern Kingdoms, Kalimdor, TBC, Wrath. But apart from that one, don't think, unless I did it as an achievement going to original Kata. Can't remember though, that was what, a decade ago. More. Did we do another one? Oh, some ore there. What is our mining at anyway? 382. You're gonna look at, yeah, I thought you might. Little devil. I think as soon as I've finished this, I'm actually going to go have a shave. Amount of times I say that and I don't. What's the weather going to be like tomorrow? BBC weather tomorrow. Light cloud and fresh breeze. Lows of 15, highs of 23. And it's alright. Ideal for my job. Don't I need to kill him yet, do I? Soon not. This is the 75, and then we'll go Grizzly Hills. Even though we'll be a level above it. Probably. Crystal Song Forest, they didn't do out with that, did they? Many quests. It was something to do with lagging. Because Dalaran City's there, they couldn't have too many quests there. Because people would lag out. So I heard. What's the best zone out of these ones? Oh, it's Grizzly Hills, isn't it? Of course. The worst. Thing is, I actually quite like Ice Crown. Even though it's a random zone, there's just something about it. It's just ominous with Ice Crown Citadel there and all the Scourge and the Dead kicking about. There's not really a lot to do there, quest-wise. Here we go. Right, I'll tell you what, we will queue. We can always just leave. It's a dungeon we don't like. Is you Restore? Is you Enhancement? Or is you Elemental? Jesus. Take it like English isn't their first language then. Then again, the amount of times I mess up with my speech doesn't seem like my first language is English at times. I'll have to get a nice little picture for thumbnail in a bit, won't I? Any of these better than ours? Doesn't look like it, does it? You haven't got enchanting, so you can get those and sell them. Oh, that enchant will work now. 30 stamina. Obviously resilience is redundant, but stamina still useful, I guess. Let's go and kill you. Hand in the quest that you can give us. Well, that person over there might come, but it seems so. What have we got there? 280% speed. What money we got now? 14k, slowly building it back up. Spent loads getting the flying up on this. I'm ready to be teleported to Dalaran.
Safe travels. Go with honor.
Don't think there's anything we need there, is there? So now we've got moves to learn.
Farewell.
Avenging Wrath. Quite an important one, to be fair.
Greetings. Safe travels. Light bless you. Ishnu Daldi.
16 minutes left of that.
Ashafela.
This is just junk in the mailbox, look. Stuff that didn't sell, so I won't put that in our bags yet. I'll do that after. Taking back to Stormwind. That buff's lasted as well. 30 stamina as well in there. I don't know what level you can use the head enchant at, because I was thinking I'd maybe log on my Death Knight, get him the enchant for the head. Is it from the Sons of Hordia? Or is it this? Is it from Thingy? That's not seems to be working now, look. I guess I can't check then. Type in those, brings up the vanilla ones. That, obviously TBC. Take that for Wrath. It's not doing them. Don't know why though. Bizarre. Hopefully it sorts itself out. Let's kill you, and then I'll enter that. Didn't take long. You picked up a quest. Why, thank you. And we're gonna get. I don't want it, but Violent Hold. Don't want it. Oh, is that Gun? No, Gundrak. Draktham Keep, that's the one. That was my second guess. Ooh, quests. We do love a quest, don't we?
For the Horde.
Right, do not forget to use that. Put it on my bars. What's that? That's the quest we used. Summon at the brazier. What's the tank? Warrior, I think. Three and a bit bars to go, should ding. $75. So we'll have 5 more in these zones. And then on to Qatar. So we're in a good place, ready for MoP. Very good place. 11 levels to go, and we've got 3 weeks or whatever it is. Easy mode. I'll have to make sure I keep chipping away at that rogue as well. Anniversary. Can't forget all about it. It's not a priority at the moment. Bloody hell, tank's dead. I did not see if I needed to need that or not. A second group in a row where tanks died. I don't know whether we're getting bad healers or bad tanks. Yeah, good job I didn't need that. Looking for one more player to use a TK Mount Run. Tempest Keep. Fucking hell, he left. Can I tank as a... Right. We go like this, fine. $16k. He's got slightly more health than me. Oh, we got one. Druid. Yeah, he'll be decent healer, I reckon. I mean, tank, sorry. Let's put high. Oh, fucking hell, so what are you doing? Yo. Got to be polite now, if someone says something, got to say hi back. Manners maketh man after all. This dungeon's alright. Like I said on Utgard Keep, I like that. Where you can look out and see the actual zone of where the dungeon's in. Just adds to it. $1.5 hours. Never have much rested. I suppose it's going to be quite often on it. I haven't actually played this for a few days. I know it come out one day after the last video. But that's only because I made so many in a row when I had the week off and on my day off. Whereas today, obviously, I've been at work and I've just had a rest day from the gym. That's why I could make one today. How could we've all got the same quests? Handy. One comes from over here as well. Where's they gone? Why are they all still over there? Come on. I like that speed increase. So handy. Especially against casters. I'll have to make sure I've got the right glyphs. Oops. I was looking for Avenger's Wrath there. But I don't have it, of course. He got down quick, didn't he? Right, which one is it? This one. Stained cloth. They've not all done it. Seen me do it, haven't they? He's going back to do it now. Don't worry, Druid, I'm here, son. I've got your back. Never fear, Sheppy's here. Nearly there. Can't loot him. Use the item. I'll try and link it. Which one is it? Can't see it. Oh, it's because I've used mine, so it looks slightly different now. You always just assume that people would know these dungeons because it's like from so long ago. That's not obviously the case. It's quite annoying to ring that rogue or hunter. Mama told me not to come. Da, 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 da. Yeah, I love that. Will to survive. Such a handy little move. Book of Refuge too. Ooh, nearly ding. That's 2 levels. I say it's 2 levels. We were like 1 bar off. Or 2 bars to start the video. So we've basically just done a whole level. Sadly, when it gets to the cat part, it won't be a level per video. I was thinking though, I might do some grinding on that one, like I do on Anniversary, because it takes longer to level. Now, if I finish the video, I might just grind mobs after, like I do on that, but not do any actual quests. Just so it's like speeds it along a bit. I'll see how I feel. I like getting a ding every video. Granted, that's not going to happen in MoP. Not going to get from 80 to 85 in 5 hours. That would be mental. Uh-oh. Four more minutes of that buff. Timed quite well, that. They put them on, didn't they? Yeah. Last one. Two dungeons done. What we like, what we like. I knew as soon as I used that move, they'd blooming do that. Changes so I can't use my moves. Look at all their names. Dreadful. Right, you speak to someone for the quest, don't you? Don't know whether I've got those items. There we go. And he comes up here.
Ah, back in Drakteran at last.
Oh, they're not all going to leave that though, because I need to hand in those quests at the start.
Relax. You done well, man.
You done well, man.
You surpassed my greatest hopes.
Problem is, because I want to teleport out and in to get to the start, is I'm next to that guy that we killed just before. So if I teleport out and get in combat, I won't be able to teleport back in.
You be getting the greatest of rewards.
Which will be a bit annoying.
Revelation.
They're not going to get this quest done. Me and him will, or her. The other two won't. They've disappeared after the very start. Look who's coming. Be still, friend, and behold the truth of things. Big bad lad.
Master, my mission be complete. With the help of these mortals, this region be cleansed of all who oppose us.
You have done well, Drakuro. Your betrayal of the Drakari Empire has borne me a new army. Your army.
I go up to about the bottom of his cock.
Arise and
Not ideal, is it?
accept my gift. I charge you now with the cleansing
Decent
of
sword,
Soldrak, Drakuro.
Shadow Mom.
As you wish, Master.
Fail me and it shall be your undoing.
Unreal character.
Succeed,
Atlas.
and even greater power shall be yours.
I like that hair on Trolls. But if you, I like it blue.
You come get the food.
I know that's a random colour. I don't like the sideburns though.
Forgive my deception, man. It all been for your own good.
Ooh, 1 level to go for that kid.
Ya needed to prove your worthiness. Be cool, man.
Come on.
I be needing worthy.
To be fair, I've just been yawning, haven't I?
Real power.
Gonna have some chicken and couscous, I think, once I finish this. Need to buy some cheese. Go to the shop. Not for the couscous. Right, that. Right, quickly. Teleport. Oh, let me teleport in, come on. Come on! Yes!
Strength and honor. Be safe. Farewell.
Most expensive. 436.
Dabu.
Lovely that. Lovely. Did we get any more random ones? 75 Gundrak. Decent enough, decent enough. Right, next one we shall do in Grizzly Hills, because that stops, it says 73 to 75, but what we'll do is we'll do a level there, 70 to 76, and then we'll do, let me go there. So we could maybe do one in Grizzly Hills, 77, 78, and then Sholazar and Ice Crown and Storm Peaks, something like that. I don't really know. Nothing's ever set in stone with me. We just go by feel, don't we? Right, I'll end this there because I need to get a picture for the left-hand thumbnail, and I'll start it in Grizzly Hills probably Saturday night or Sunday. But that's irrelevant because it'll be coming out the day after this, which I don't know when that is. Goodbye.